I'll do. Yeah, Fresh. Read the chats while me and Mo handle the sound real quick.
You got Eric Brawlin, $20 says, this question is for the ladies. If you were in a relationship with a high-value man, what problems do you think you would arise by having a very high body count?
What do you
So
consider a high-value man?
I guess in his eyes, someone that actually is of value to you, that you look up to and respect.
That doesn't.
That has like his shit together.
Okay.
Yeah.
High body counts, they don't bother me just because I feel like
merch.
Men, they're just known for. I mean, that's
Fucking
just what you guys do,
everything.
right?
That moves.
So it doesn't bother me. Like what you did before is.
No. He's asking you if you had a high body count.
Oh, if I had a wait, what?
Like, what problems would you see in a high value man if you had like a high body count?
Yeah.
I mean, it's giving insecure. I'm not sure, but I really don't have that high of a body count. If I'm being totally honest with you, I never really had a hoe stage. In college, I was always like wifed up, so never really had the chance to get into that heavily. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I did have a high body count, I don't know. I feel like most guys don't want to know. Like they don't want to know
because they can't handle the truth.
Like they're like they ask you, they want you to lie. I don't know, but I mean, I'm honest about my shit because it's actually really not that bad. I mean, like I said, I'm 32. What?
How much is it?
How much is your?
What?
Wait,
What's my
your
body
body
count? Are you
count?
asking me?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it, but it's actually
so it's good.
No, for being 32, it's not bad at all. I promise you. I mean, especially
And a
for
celebrity,
working in
low-key.
nightlife and living in Miami. Like,
Oh, it's even higher.
I was wifed up for a really, really long time. So, like I said, I didn't have a hoe stage in college. Never got to that point. I can count the amount of one night stands I've had on my hand, and every single one didn't end up being a one night stand. I ended up dating them. Like, so yeah, I mean, I just think that if you're really that pressed about your girl's body count, like it's giving insecure to me. Obviously, I don't want you to date like the town hoe, but so be careful. Like ask around. Like if you live in Miami, like we all do, like people know. Like people know who you are. If
Small,
you're really
big city.
outside like that, people know what's good. So ask, give your best judgment. But at the end of the day, I think I really do truly believe guys are a lot worse than women. So
Interesting. Insecure vibes. Have heard that before.
Yeah. Well, so question for you: if you were gonna buy a car, right, brand new, and you go to the lot.
Here we go with the analogies.
I mean, I'm just saying, by your logic, then you'd be insecure if you paid full price for a car and you found out later on that it had 100,000 miles, and you'd be pissed off. Would you be insecure as a car purchaser?
What about the whole analogy?
Hold on.
But okay, would I be insecure if I bought a car and I thought it was new?
You
and
paid full price
had a bunch
for
of
it.
miles on
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Would you be insecure as a purchaser, as a consumer, for buying that car at thinking you paid full price for it,
I'm
then
not,
you find out.
But who's lying? Like that's if they're lying. I'm not lying. I don't think anyone should lie about their body count. I think it should be an honest conversation between two people that are adults. But the problem is girls feel like they can't say it because they're embarrassed or insecure or whatever. Like I said, I didn't really go through a hoe stage in college. I didn't really do that because I was always wifed up. And then working in bottle service, I just saw so much of men with money and power, like how they are and, how they move, that it actually behooved me to not be a hoe, because it's interesting when guys with money and power, girls just throw themselves at them all the time. So for me, it was important to me to not do that. And it actually intrigued them more. I used to book a shit ton of tables and I never slept with anybody. Fact check me. Okay. I know there's a bunch of guys, probably clients that I've served that follow you.
So it's interesting because on one end you're saying body count really doesn't matter, or you're insecure for caring about it, but then on the other end you're going out of your way
for judging about it.
Well,
not caring, judging.
Let me finish. Can I finish? So you're saying on one end, like, hey, you're insecure for caring about it, right? But then on the other end, you're being very adamant about letting everyone know I'm not a hoe and my body count is low.
No, I was honest. I said I've had my share.
And you
of-
don't have to say it, but I'm
I
saying
don't care. I'm honest.
but your reaction to it already tells me that you know deep down innately that it does matter. About a girl's body count does matter. And I always laugh at women when they say you're insecure for caring about a woman's body count. No, you're not. You're being an intelligent man and you're putting your stakes in the best.
Fact check. You should fact check. If you really like that girl, fact check, because some girls are out here doing God knows what. But
So what makes him insecure about having a stake in his woman's promiscuous past, if there is one?
I think that as a woman, for me, I already assume that a guy has a high body count because I'm not stupid and I know how it is. For at least the men that are in the circle that I run with, I know how they are.
Mm-hmm.
I already know.
But a man with a high body count is not the same as a woman with a high body count at all.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Absolutely.
So you can't.
I do agree, but my point is, I'm saying not to judge. Judging and like if I want to be with her or not are two different things. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be with her, but don't judge her. Like it's different.
I see what you're saying. Like
you
about
know what
like
I'm saying?
No,
shaming
because
a woman.
absolutely not.
Of course not.
A metric of attraction for a man is a woman's past. That's like me telling you, don't judge me on my income and my status. Same thing.
Right?
It's the same exact thing.
Sounds good.
That could change though. After you've laid with somebody, that can't change.
Sounds good.
No. But that's what I'm trying to say is that like men and women are very different. So why is it okay for women to have standards? Like if I was to tell you I only make this certain amount of money and you reject me for it, I'm not going to turn back and tell you.
About
can I please finish?
Oh my God, bro.
I let you finish your point, right?
No, go ahead.
I was listening very closely to everything you were. What you going to say? Go ahead. Then I'll make my point.
It's not about money. We're talking about body count right now. That was the question.
Fantastic.
So
yeah.
now we're moving on to a new question.
But men and women are different.
Yes.
Like how a man views a body count is how a woman like views a man's status. Yes.
Okay.
In other words, women want a man with a future. A man wants a woman that does not have a past. We're very different how we evaluate each other from a sexual standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
So you cannot try to compare, apples to oranges, wearing like a girl's body count. Like a man is going to have a huge stake in a woman's body count on her past if he's going to wife her, and he should judge her on it.
I said he should be knowledgeable and ask about her, but I'm saying that's if you're going to be with her.
Yeah.
Don't judge her about it was my only point. If you're going to be with her, ask about it. Of course it matters, but don't judge her about it because it's two different things. You want to be with her, that's different. Then ask about it, know about it, care about it. Yes, absolutely. Men and women's body counts are very different. I agree with that. But I am saying that if it's a girl that you don't want to be with long term, then why judge her on her body count? Let her be.
Like, don't shame a girl.
Don't shame her.
So
I don't
saying
like the slut shaming thing.
Don't call her a hoe if she's a hoe.
Yeah, let her be a hoe. I
Especially if
personally
you're not gonna
am
date
not
her.
that person, but
Okay.
I don't judge girls that are.
So let's be honest here. Men don't really slut shame women. It's women that slut shame women.
Y'all slut
you
shame
well?
us literally
100%.
every day,
Are
all the
you well?
time, 100 days a week.
100%. Here's the thing. If a man calls a girl a slut in public to her face or does it at the workplace or whatever, there's consequences to that.
When?
He's going to lose his job.
Okay, forget the
He's going to get
workplace.
canceled.
Let's
He's going to
just talk
get
about
called a
real life.
Where
misogynist.
you hear this happen at? Because I ain't never heard this shit happen.
No, corporate America, yeah, but let's talk
Yeah.
about real life, like right
Yeah,
now.
corporate
Like right
shit.
now in this conversation.
Yeah.
You're telling me, oh, no, it's way different. Girl body count, man body count, way different.
is.
Okay, I agreed with you, right? But what I'm saying is, if you want to take that girl seriously, cool, then care about it. Absolutely. And yes, it is very different. But what I'm saying is, don't judge. If you don't want to take her seriously, then don't judge her for it.
Just keep it to yourself.
Because you already are. You're already telling me, oh, it's different. It's different because it's different currency when a girl is out in the streets and a guy is yada yada yada.
Yeah.
I understand that, but like if you don't want to be with her, let her be. Don't call her a hoe. Don't fucking call her out
Don't
on it
degrade
because
her.
it is different.
'Cause
We
you're a
have
hoe
different
too.
stereotypes. You know that.
So I mean, so you want to be able to because here's the thing. Certain actions have certain consequences. I'm not saying
Absolutely.
it's okay for people to judge you. I'm
No,
not
but-
saying that you should do it. But what I am saying is that if you live a certain life, people are going to judge you. That's just the reality of the
for
world.
women in
Yes.
this scenario,
Yes,
not
just
for
like
men.
just like if I live with my mom and smoke pot and I'm a bum, no one's gonna bat an eye. They're gonna call me a loser. They're gonna call me a dork. They're gonna call me not ambitious. They might even break up and not want to hang out with me. The point is this: men are held to standards. Women are not held to standards, and women want to be able to do what they want to do without necessarily being held accountable. And I'm saying, if you have
That's
a,
his
if you have a
standpoint.
permiss, it's the truth.
We are.
No, that's why you're mad,
just
because
told me the
you-
standard-
Mad?
the
How am I mad?
I didn't say you're mad. I said
She
you.
said I'm mad.
Oh, I said you just told me the
He got good
standards
ears.
between men and women
Yeah.
are different.
Yeah, but
Did you
but
not
here's
just tell me
here's the
that?
thing: if I was to say, hey, no, you're a fat ass. You need to get in shape, get in the gym, whatever. No one's gonna say anything to that.
I would. I'd be
But-
like, you a sexy chocolate. Don't listen to him.
But,
That's what I would
but hold
say.
on. But none of you are coming to his defense to say, Myron, you're an asshole. That's mean. You're being a fat shamus. No one cares when men are criticized. However, if you criticize women, it's a big deal.
very
All
true.
of you guys are coming to the defense right now for me simply stating men have a stake in a woman's past, and they should be allowed to
I'm
judge
not.
if they're going to take that
You're
woman
not
seriously
listening to what I'm
for a relationship. No, I'm just saying a man
That's
should be
not
able
what
to
I'm saying.
judge a girl if he wants to take her serious, and if he does choose
Judge?
to call her,
No.
you're not even listening. You're just like talking to talk now at this point to interrupt and interject.
No, baby boy, I'm listening to you.
No, you're not.
You're not hearing
His
what
name
I'm
is Myron.
saying.
I'm
baby
listening.
boy.
I'm listening very
Be
closely
respectful,
to everything
please.
you're saying.
Respectful.
So I'm like, all I'm saying is
don't
that
date her. Don't judge her. Difference.
if he's not going to date her, what he might say is be like, hey,
You're
I'm
not
not
for
dating
me.
you because you're a hoe. He might have to tell her the truth of why he's not wifing her up. Let's be honest. Women want answers sometimes when you don't elevate them to a girlfriend status.
Y'all never give answers. So don't pretend like right now we have to give an answer to a woman. Just don't do it. Just move on to the next girl that fits your criteria. But
Ghost
you don't
them.
have to judge her and pose like some type of name
That's
on her.
coming
like
out
you're
of
a hoe.
insecurity. That's coming out of your insecurity trajecting.
It's not even
like,
insecurity. It's
yes,
just,
it is. It's
just not
projecting from the
understanding.
back of your head, being like, oh, well, she's like this. And that makes me feel some type of way. So I can't have that. If you confided in your woman and you trusted her 100,000%, you would never worry where she went,
Exactly.
what time. You would never worry because she would be communicative with you and y'all would have that relationship so solid that nobody could come in between. Nothing. Like it doesn't
So
matter.
you're saying that I get what you're saying, but he's gonna judge you regardless.
Yeah, like
But
let him
that's
do it
what I'm
behind
saying
closed
is
doors.
like don't
You just don't want the reality of your poor decisions to come back at
Yeah.
you
Well, it's
in the
not-
face of maybe a verbal, hey,
Yeah, public.
I'm not going to take you serious because you have a past or whatever. Like, this comes back to what I'm saying. Why is this such a problem for men to verbalize, right, their issues with women on their past? And here's the thing. I don't give a fuck. You guys do what you want to do. Me personally.
But you
what
do give
what
a
I am
fuck
saying is
because
that
you're judging, and that's what's hard for us women to like accept
I'm
ourselves because y'all be judging so much. Like I
Two
accept
things.
myself 100%.
and as they should, just like you have a standard, right?
But I
Like
can't judge you.
you absolutely do.
You do all
You
the time.
absolutely do. Women judge all the time. The
Wow.
difference is this: when a woman judges, no one cares. It's considered preferences. When a man judges, it's discrimination.
That's not true. I prefaced the entire thing I said, I prefaced it by saying I understand that men and women have a different standard when it comes to sleeping with
Mhm.
people, your body count. There is a double standard. I understand that completely.
It's reality.
It's reality, right? I accept it. I understand that very, very well. I understand. Okay.
But you don't want to be told about the reality.
No.
There's a difference.
Well, first of all, it doesn't apply to me because, like I said, I don't have a high body count. I'm not a hoe. Like you could ask anybody that knows about me. It's not me. But it's not to say, like I said, and I preface, I've had one night stands. I could count on one hand. I'm 32 years old. I'm a grown ass woman. If I'm feeling a vibe, I catch a vibe. I'm going to do my thing. I'm keeping it 100. But what I am saying is what I have a problem with is when men judge women. You don't have, if maybe it's not for you. Okay, she has a high body count, not for you. Cool, fine. But don't label her as a hoe because it should, even though there's a difference between men and women, it shouldn't be that you're a fucking hoe because you have a high body count. That's her fucking problem.
Maybe she's just sexy.
Here's the
adult.
thing. I'm going to tell you.
Maybe she just fine.
Ladies, you want to be able to like live your life and do what you want without necessarily having consequences. What should, could, would, no one cares. It's what is. So what is, if you conduct certain actions in your life, you forfeit the ability to be looked at a certain way.
I agree.
Different people
I agree.
are going to act differently. The world does not owe you understanding. It's not kumbaya. Don't call me a hoe, even though I have 100 body count. Some people are going to sit there and look you dead in your eye and be like, you're a fucking slut.
That's
and
fine.
not bat an eye.
That's
That's
why I
fine.
don't
Just
do it.
like if a dude is a bum or he's short or he's not attractive or he's fat or whatever, you have the absolute right to reject him, not even talk to him at the club, maybe not even not even look at him, not give him your number, whatever. Why is it that women have the monopoly on being able to reject a man, but if a man says, well, you know what, man, I'm gonna be judgmental too. I don't want no hoes. Oh my God, you're a misogynist. You're an asshole. You're insecure.
Because you guys do the same thing.
And no, because here's the thing. No one calls a woman insecure for saying, I want a guy that's taller than me. No one calls a woman insecure for, I want a man that makes more money than me. No one calls a woman insecure
That's
for,
physical
I want a guy.
things. That's not choices in your life. There's a
Hold on.
difference.
That's even worse.
Hold on.
No.
Did you just hear yourself?
That's worse.
Hold on. Do I
No.
decide how tall I am? No, I do not.
Can't change
I'm
that.
Do I
not
decide
saying,
how I look?
I'm not saying it's
No,
worse
I do
or
not.
better. I'm saying you're comparing apples to oranges.
No. But here's
Makes no
the
sense.
difference.
Compare
A woman.
it to what makes sense.
Here's the thing. A woman has 100% choice over who she sleeps with and what she does. A woman's job is to preserve her value. A man must create his value. So a man
Absolutely.
might not necessarily become tall. A man might not necessarily be the
But
best
he
looking
has
guy,
every chance
whatever.
to become successful.
but he can't control his height. And
But
girls
he
will.
can control being successful, which is
He
really
absolutely
all you
can.
need.
He absolutely
So if you're
can.
a bum, that's by choice, boo boo.
Yeah.
You're a bum.
That's
I don't
true.
care how tall, short. You could be 5'2". If you make $3 million, there's many bitches that are out there
Yeah.
that are gonna come for you. Let me tell you right now.
Hold on, wait. I'm
Audio.
broke. You shouldn't be calling me a broke boy.
We gotta fix the
That's
audio.
fucked up.
I don't know your
You should be
financial
calling me a
situation.
broke boy.
I don't know your financial
judging him.
situation.
You're judging me for my
Right now.
income.
That's
No,
insecurity.
You did the very thing that we were
I'm
just
not
arguing
talking
against.
about you. I'm saying, I'm giving you an example. Make it make sense, okay? Listen.
I'll try it.
Your example backed up what he's saying is
Yeah.
what we're
Thank
trying
you.
to.
No,
Thank
it
you.
yeah, we gotta
doesn't.
fix the audio.
Literally
though.
just said what he was saying earlier.
No, what I'm saying is there's different advantages to being a man and a woman,
Yeah,
and you just have
that
to
is
accept them.
true.
That's what I prefaced my first.
It's easier for men
statement
to
on.
make money than it is
It's
women
not.
to make
It's
money.
not easy. I wouldn't say
In a
it's
sense,
easy.
it is.
But
In the-
anybody
we're
can
living
make
in a
money
man's
if you're
world.
not a bum. Get off your ass and fucking do something.
Shit.
Right. It's the men that
Can
really.
we sound check?
Yeah,
'cause
sound
this is
check,
not
'cause I
working.
can't
none of
hear
y'all
anybody.
But you. All I hear is you screaming
I
at
can
me.
only
And
hear
this is
Myron.
not working.
I didn't even hear Myron, honestly. I hear nothing.
This is not working.
I hear
either.
myself. That's it.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So we might have to do it with no headphones. But you do realize you just kind of like backed up my point, right?
No, what I'm saying is I prefaced the beginning of my point by saying men and women have different standards. Yes, I understand that. I understand that for you, for guys,
I got something. Why
You
are the
gotta
married
make
men
me-
at the club? I'm sorry. Why are the married men at the club? Where your wife at? Because I know
what?
dude from London. You just came in last week and you just got married the week before. So where you at?
Wait, what did I just miss? I'm
Wait,
so
what?
lost.
I think you were talking and she just want to bring up that married men are at the club.
Okay, all I wanted to say was I prefaced by saying men and women have different, we have different things that
They do, but
standards
what I'm
that we have to uphold. I understand that, but what I'm saying is I get it. For you guys, if you don't make money, you are nothing. But I understand that, and I have sympathy for that. But here's what I'm trying to say:
You literally just made fun of a guy for not making money, and I didn't bat an eye. And I said that's fine.
I'm not making fun
A
of.
broke man should be judged for not being able to create wealth, just like a woman should be judged for not protecting her, her chastity to some degree. Same thing. It's
Listen,
both in their control.
Listen, I agree because I'm not out here fucking everybody. So I actually agree with not being a hoe and not just give. I told you I've dealt with men
Team no
in
hope.
nightlife who make a shit ton of money, millions of dollars, rappers, athletes. I can't even say half the shit I've seen. And I know how they move. And that's why I told you I learned to not be that way because it actually intrigues. Men with money are intrigued by people who don't throw the pussy at them. I'll tell you that right now. I've seen it time and time again. I worked in the industry for 7 years. It happens so often that when it doesn't happen, they're like, oh my God, what is this? This is something I've never seen before. It's like, so I learned to be that way. But the whole point was that if you're broke, it's a choice because you could get off your ass and you could do something. We live in 2022. There are so many opportunities. There's so much shit to make
Can I say
money
something?
The
online.
same with body count.
I am so sorry.
one thing, but
No,
when
it's
money
not. The
doesn't,
body count and making
Nah,
money are not the same
but
thing.
when money
you're-
They're not
doesn't,
the same, but that's what the
can I say
question was.
something?
Hold on,
But when money
hold on.
doesn't
Yeah, but we
entertain
got
you
into
anymore,
other
when
things.
money
Hold on.
when money is out of the
So-
question and doesn't entertain you anymore, I'm not gonna be with no ugly dude. I'm sorry.
So-
No short dick man here.
So you said making
Out.
money is a choice, right? So
Yeah, I do believe
Hold on,
that.
but isn't being a whole choice too as well?
Yes.
So then,
Everything you
what's
do
the
is a
argument?
choice.
I understand. My
Unless you're a
only
sex
thing-
addict, then it's
my-
not a choice.
Just
my
don't shame
only
girls
thing
for
that I was
being
saying, don't
It's an
judge them.
addiction.
Yo,
Don't
like
judge
literally,
them.
she's saying like don't shame women
don't
and don't
shame
be
women for
judgmental. But
hoes.
she
Don't
just said
shame
now,
them.
hold on, hold
They
on,
can be a
hold on.
sex addict.
Just now, in the same breath, don't be small dick and don't be ugly. See the difference here?
I
But no
said
one.
that?
No,
She
she
said
said
that.
that.
Oh, I was
But
like,
that's what I'm trying to say.
I
That
claim
is
it was
that is
me.
the difference between men and women. Me and Fresh didn't bat an eye and be like, that's judgmental. But as soon as a man holds a woman to a standard, especially with her sexuality, immediately insecure, small dick energy, that's judgmental, blah, blah, blah. But if you guys say you're broke, that's in your control. Now we're saying on the same side, your sexuality is your control. You guys have a serious issue with it. Guys, I don't know if I'm fucking crazy. Chat, there's 6,000 y'all in here right
but
now.
money-
I'ma say, baby,
money-
Y'all see this logic?
Baby, let me
Money
help
is
you
not
get
just
on your
pussy.
feet.
Money,
And
money
what we
is
gonna
for
do
your
to make
whole
this
life.
money?
Like that's your
me.
whole well-being. Are you
I'ma
well?
work-
That's not just
I
a
got
good
1
time
month.
for
That's
5
it.
minutes.
I was
And
born
then you
rich.
come and you're done. It's not a 5-minute
Get
thing.
rich.
That's your whole life. That's your legacy. That's everything. It's a little bit different. Let's be honest. We're not comparing apples to apples right now. Like you're not well if you think that money and your body count, not the same thing. Money is for you, for your family, breaking generational curses, all of that. And now you're comparing that to a body count?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Because here's the difference.
No.
Yes. Are
You're
men
not-
and women the same
In what way?
when it comes to
a
sexual
loaded
attraction
question.
and what we're attracted to?
Technically, we're born the same.
Hold on.
Are you the same in what?
Stop.
Are men and women attracted to
Let's
the
not
same
get
traits
philosophical on their
in the
ass.
opposite
They can't
gender?
handle that shit.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's why it calls pansexual.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Fair. So we're getting somewhere.
No.
So we're not attracted to the same things.
No.
What is a predominant, okay, the main agency that a woman has?
Looks.
What is the main agency a man has?
Money.
Okay.
Do you think I don't know?
Okay.
I told you I'm
So-
seasoned. Didn't I tell you?
Well, it's basic questions. So I'm amazed that
It's
you don't
not-
understand the logic how
I
a
understand.
body
the
count
logic.
and money.
You just are
Wait,
coming from.
wait. Hold on. Let Myron finish because you're cutting him off way too much, and chat's trying to follow. Okay, because you're driving the
Wait,
chat
I'm sorry.
crazy.
I cannot hear anything.
Stop cutting Myron off. All right, let him finish his thought because the chat is going crazy right now.
Okay.
To
I'm
follow. Thank you.
Yeah. So all I'm simply saying is that men and women are not the same. We're attracted to different things within each other. So if we're attracted to different things, wouldn't it be fair that what we're attracted to, it's different, and therefore each thing has different weights?
Of course.
So, for example, no one cares about a man's body count, but men are very interested in a woman's body count. Correct?
And I said I understand that.
Okay. No one cares about a woman's money, but women are really interested in a man's money. Correct?
I mean,
Not
if I were
always,
a
but
man,
okay.
I'd be interested in a woman's money because I got bread.
Okay.
No real man really cares about that.
But you're not. Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, men that have money, you've been around them. They really don't care about a woman's ability to provide security.
They'll
Let's
take
be
a
honest.
job.
That's fair.
I'll
That's
No
tell
one
you.
cares about a woman's income,
Fine.
bro.
Not to provide security.
when you're alone, it
That's
matters.
not true. I actually know somebody
When
that
I'm-
makes
when
really
you're
good
alone, it
money, and
matters.
he wants his woman to be on the same page.
Yes.
No, I'm saying I'm speaking
fuck is
of
happening, bro?
speaking of a general person. I know, of course,
We're
it's not
talking
There
what
about-
I'm
are
saying.
some out
I'm
there.
speaking to somebody that I
Far and few
recently just spoke with.
between.
That was a conversation
That's
I
the
just
next
had.
There's
exception.
with
bums
You're telling
and
me the
there's
general-
those
Yeah,
that
but
make
I'm
bread.
saying-
I
Most
swear
men
to
don't give a
God.
shit
There's
about
Guess
your
what?
money.
You
no
said
in
the key
between.
word. There's always an exception. Not every woman is like that. Like you said, exception.
Okay, but exceptions don't make
The
the
rules.
rules.
Absolutely.
Who makes
If
the
you- if
rules?
you line up
You,
all
these
Myron? You make the
exceptions to
rules,
the rule.
Myron?
No, I don't make the rules. I just
Who-
report them.
Oh.
So if there's 100
I'll
people,
support.
okay, let's use a little bit of common sense, ladies. If there's
Common
100 people in
sense
a
to a
room, right?
man.
100 successful men. You know how many of them are going to care about a woman's income?
None.
Maybe 3.
The
Maybe
ones
3
that
of them.
the broke ones.
Well, yeah, but because guys like to be spoiled too.
Yeah, that's true.
No, here's my thing.
Are you
I
aware of
have
the fact that the more money a man makes, the less he cares about how much money a
I
woman
have
makes?
a very
That's true.
serious question.
That's true.
Literally,
We're
I
not
really,
disagreeing
really,
with you.
really want to know what you guys think about this question. It's
Good.
very serious.
Well, I was just trying to prove my point from before. So just to finish,
You're right, Myron.
we
Yes,
said
you're right.
men and women are
You're
different,
right.
right?
You're right. I'm
You're
not.
right,
I mean,
Myron.
guys,
Let's
I don't-
move. Let's move
No, no,
on,
no, no, no,
Myron.
no, I
Let's
don't-
clap for Myron. Yes.
Factually speaking, you were correct. We
Yes.
get what
Yo.
you're saying. We get what you're saying as
No,
well. But
He's
it's
so
just-
mad.
You guys are
I was
not
just simply
different.
saying, like, money and body count, they are equated because men and women look in different things in each other.
Okay, that's
Yes.
fair.
So,
All right,
Sure.
let's move
like,
on.
you can say money and body count are not the same. I guess if we're gonna look at it from that sense, but if you're looking at what men are attracted to versus what women are attracted to,
I never said that. I answered your question. I said yes. Men
Next
are
question,
attracted
please.
to looks. Women are attracted to money.
but you were saying the whole time, well, you can't compare body count to money, and I was like,
because
well,
it's not comparable. But just because that's what they're attracted to does not equate to that being comparable. But it's fine. You're right. I'm
it absolutely does.
It's comparable in
you
his
got it.
aspect of whatever he's
It's
It's
doing.
not. It's not. It's not.
It's
It's
for
wrong. In
for
fresh
men.
and fit
From a
terms, yes,
general
you
from
got it.
men's
intersexual
standpoint.
dynamics of what men want versus what women want. Men are
Sounds
interested
like
in
we need
women's.
to put a poll.
Men are interested in a woman's past. Women are interested in a man's future. There's a
Cool.
reason why you right now are not that happy about your guy because you don't see his future going somewhere. Your future is more brighter than his. So what are you doing? You know what? You're not really on the same level of me. I'm looking at this. You're looking at this.
It
I'm gonna
means
find a
she's-
guy that's like looking
we have-
towards up. That's how women are. But if it was the other way around, let's say you weren't as ambitious, he wouldn't care.
But that's not the thing, though. When it comes with my situation, right now I'm not where I need to be. I want to start my businesses and everything. I got a lot of things going on, It's just I'm doing a lot that, you know, he's not. Like,
You're proving my point even further.
it's not proving the
You're
point.
proving my point even further.
If
What
me
women
and a
are you
person-
taking care of, Myron?
If me and a person
What does
can
that have to do with anything?
if me and a person can have a simple agreement, like
Talk
they
about that
don't
shit.
want to do anything, like if somebody comes and tells me like, look, my financials are, you know, and I tell you, okay, you could talk to me, but they're like, no, you know, whatever my situation is, I don't want to get you involved. Like that's you came to me and let me know, so I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna force your hand or force you to be.
This was not about you telling us your situation. You
I'm-
simply
I hate this
you
conversation.
proved my point even further with your rant.
Okay,
just now.
Myron, yes, you're right.
Raise my hand.
It's crazy how
It's one of
everything
those.
proves your point so much further.
Yeah.
Chat, am I in a
I
clown
think the
world?
chat can
Yes.
actually agree as well.
Yeah,
It's
yes.
moving his
Agree.
points further.
Yeah.
But just to bring this home, you're saying men can't judge
Where
women.
our caps
for being
at? Why
hoes,
can't
right?
we put on our caps?
Because I haven't told a lie.
We haven't
told
we
a
don't-
lie.
We don't
Sorry,
have
what?
cats
No, no.
here.
So hold on.
Nah, it's just Myron's.
You were
caps.
saying men shouldn't judge women for being hoes, right?
Why are we
I
still
said
on
the
that?
judgment should, the shame should not happen. Not that you don't want to date them. I completely understand that. You don't want to date
Right.
them, that's your choice. And I think that you shouldn't.
And the same way how women shouldn't judge men for their height. We're just saying at the end of the day, it's going to happen regardless. That's all we're saying.
That's not what he was saying. But yes,
That's
that's
what
what
it
you're
is.
The world
saying.
doesn't owe you understanding.
Then
And
yes,
it's not,
you're
and
right.
it's not a fight. To me, I want y'all to understand this. Like when it comes down to my nigga, it's not because he doesn't have the financial means. It's because he doesn't want to pursue in goals that he
He's
says
not
he wants
ambitious.
to. But
How
that's
is that
that's
the
a
same as a high
difference. That's
body
a
count? Are
difference.
you
That's a
well?
difference though.
That's
Because
not the
it's not
same.
like he's not working. It's not like he's not getting money. It's just in a simple sense that if you want to be something, go for it. And if you
No
can't,
ambition
you
is
stop
not
for
the
one
same
second?
as a
you
hoe.
know,
What?
you
Hold
have
on.
goals. If you're not going for your goals, it's just like why, you know.
What did I say maybe 20 minutes ago?
No ambition is not the same as a hoe. That's all I have
No,
to say.
no. I said a woman is interested in a man's future
I said the same thing.
situation going on with her.
Yeah.
A man is interested in a woman that doesn't have a past.
And I agreed with you.
And what comes into a past? A body count.
All I said was don't
I don't think-
shame the girls that do that. You don't want to date them. Totally get
Hey,
you.
and I
Make-
wish it was
makes
sunny every
sense.
single day,
Yeah,
but that's not
it's-
gonna happen.
What you
I don't
mean?
shame
Like
my
I
shame.
wish,
Well, shame
like
my
it's
nigga.
like
I think
the world doesn't owe you understanding,
I
man. Like
didn't
why do
shame
women
Not
think it's
me.
rainbow and sunshine? It's
I-
not you, but I'm saying women in general. If you have if you are on OnlyFans and you're selling pictures of yourself, or if you work a job where you're in the sex industry, whatever, it is terrible that people call you a slut or a terrible person, whatever. Hey, you might not even fuck people. You might just show some tits or whatever. You're not even a hoe.
Yep.
But guess what comes with that? It comes with a negative connotation.
stigma.
People are going to judge you.
Yep.
People
You
are
have
going to
to
call you a
prepare for
slut.
it.
People are going to you're going to lose certain opportunities from a relationship standpoint. The world does not owe you understanding for your decisions. If you make decisions that put yourself in a certain light, you have to deal with the consequences of that. Women want to be able to get their cake and eat it too. All I'm saying is this:
lucky
fast
men.
money, a lot of the times, comes with slow problems. And if you have a promiscuous past or you did things that might make you look promiscuous, certain men are not going to like that, and they might tell you to your face, "You're a slut." Just like if I'm a bum and I can't provide for my girl,
Exactly.
she might tell me, "You're a
Same thing.
fucking loser," and I got to eat that and take it because now reality's smacking me in the face for my bad decisions. The difference is this:
I agree
when
with
men
that.
get
That's
smacked in
right,
the face, yeah,
Myron.
you agree with it because when men
Eat
get smacked
it.
with reality, it's okay. But when women get smacked with reality, it's a problem. You're being judgmental. You're being an asshole. Blah blah blah. What should, could, and would. Fantastic words. It doesn't matter. It's what is.
No,
I think-
because
no,
when
wait.
women
Myron,
don't have a
things
job,
Myron, who
when women
hurt
don't
you?
have a job or they don't make a lot
Who
of
hurt
money,
you?